What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Marketing Monday. As you can tell, Eric is out this week, so we have some fill-ins. My name is Alex Dietrich. I'm here with some Vine Media employees, Katie Baker and Leah Kirchhofer. They'll be joining us. Today's topic is going to be about adapting long-form content into short-form content. As we all kind of can tell, and I brought these two in with me because they basically deal with it every single day at Vine Media, as Katie assists with St. Louis Podcast, and Leah basically runs all of our clients' social media accounts as well as assists with St. Louis Podcast. But yeah, just kind of to dive into it. Basically, digital content consumption has shifted dramatically, as we all know, with an increasing preference for short, easily digestible formats. Due to busy lifestyles, short attention spans, and social platforms and algorithms shifting as a result of this. So, point number 2, attention economy. So attention span decrease. The average person spends about 5 hours and 16 minutes per day on digital media, highlighting the need for quick engagement due to reduced attention spans. And then immediate engagement. Short-form videos have surged in popularity, with platforms like TikTok reporting 15 billion short views and expected to surpass 2.35 billion users. They grab attention quickly, and it's crucial in an environment where users scroll rapidly. So yeah, I guess just to kind of like throw it to you guys, just like in your experience, mostly with the podcast, I guess that's like the best instance for it. And I can kind of relate it as well to like our Half Coast clients. Like I literally have, if they're open to it, I push everybody towards doing shorts now.
Mhm.
Like it's like I'd say it's basically like essential to do
Yeah.
when you have long form content. Like as we've like and I'll kind of get into it because there's like a part about like resource optimization and like reusing and stretching like the long form content. So like as we do at Vine Media, like we stretch out those blogs, we stretch out the Marketing Mondays, we stretch out everything into like a huge amount of shorts, right?
Yeah.
So um so yeah, in terms of accessibility and reach, you reach a broader audience as a result of this. So over 66% of internet users watch short form videos weekly, indicating a broad appeal. And then platform versatility, it's highly shared, with LinkedIn videos being 20 times more shareable, which that was interesting to me when I read
Yeah,
that.
I would have never guessed that.
And then, because they've adapted shorts now too. Like
Yeah.
everybody has. And then, last point, it is easier to share and consume on various platforms like TikTok, Instagram, Reels. Everybody's adapting also to like the swipe, like functionality
Mhm.
of the platform. Like Twitch even does it now.
Yeah.
Like like obviously it's just all the channels you follow that are live, but like you're just
Yeah, it's
swiping.
on the main home
Everybody's
screen.
swiping now.
Yeah.
On all the platforms. Content strategy enhancement. So SEO benefits. 53% of marketers are prioritizing short form videos for quick sharing. It can boost SEO, obviously, when optimized correctly with keywords, potentially leading users to long form content, as we were discussing. And then content refresh, repurposing content extends its life cycle, maintaining relevance across different media formats. So yeah, to our point, I guess like on average, like how many clips do you typically make from the podcast episodes when you
Usually,
guys
if
do
it's
them?
like an hour long, I can make like 8 clips from it.
Yeah, and just stretch it out.
Yeah.
Okay. And then what about like I guess with like our blog ones, how many do we stretch out with those like shorter videos?
Probably like 4 to 5.
Okay.
I just do it throughout the week.
Yeah, sounds good. Educational impact, so learning efficiency. So short form content like video tutorials is very popular, with 72% of marketers noting increased engagement with content marketing. So short bursts of information can be more effective for learning new concepts quickly. And then with retention, bite-sized information often leads to better retention rates due to less cognitive overload. Um, Marketing and engagement. So increased engagement, interactive and short video formats drive twice the engagement compared to static posts. They're easy to like, comment on, or share. And then conversion rates, consumers are 52% more likely to share video content, enhancing brand visibility and potential conversions. And it can lead to higher conversion rates by providing quick value propositions or calls to action. Resource optimization. This is like a big one that I always talk to about like half coast clients about, where it's very cost effective. So adapting existing content is generally more cost effective than creating entirely new short form content. And time management, with consumers spending an average of 474 minutes daily on digital media. Efficient content delivery is key, just because of, who's making it may have limited availability too. So, yeah, no, it goes a long way to be repurposing those like episodes, anything that you're putting out. I guess to that point, while we're on this, we can kind of, talk about like some of the softwares, right? Like you were going to mention Opus and stuff like that. I feel like most people know about Opus now. Everybody should be
Yeah.
using Opus because basically takes care of that entire process for you. There's a couple others, like Descript is another big one. Do we use any others at Vi?
No, we've
Mm-mm.
tried Descript, but we liked Opus better.
Yeah,
Love
we
Opus.
use
Yeah.
we've dabbled in Descript a little bit at the studio, but yeah. So I guess basically like short version of what Opus is basically a tool that allows you to, I guess, two methods: upload the file that you have, or pull the YouTube video link, or paste the YouTube video link, and then it'll transcribe the whole thing, right? And then you can kind of take clips from there, or it can recommend the ones that it'll think will be the most like
Yeah,
intention
like you
grabbing.
can go in each one and you can add some more above or below to make it longer or shorter,
Yeah.
just to fit what you were trying to like make the clip for.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
you can like add your branding, your colors for the captions, and then your logo. You can put anywhere you want. It's
Yeah.
just really helpful.
Yeah. No, the captions are huge now
Mhm.
for sure. I feel like it's kind of essential for sure. Anything you want to add to the Opus? I think that kind of covers everything.
Yeah, no.
Why did we not like Descript? Do you remember? I can't remember off top.
I don't either. I think it was just the clip quality just was not as good as Opus. But I think we used them both like right when they first started getting big.
Yeah.
But Opus just passed them up very
Word.
quickly.
Cool. And then another point, so for cultural fit, so modern consumption habits in 2024, 89% of consumers expressed a desire for more video content from brands, reflecting a major cultural shift towards video. Obviously, this aligns with current trends where people consume content in snippets during commutes, breaks, stuff like that. Trending content, the preference for video is evident, as is expected to account for 82% of all internet traffic. Adapting to formats like stories, reels, or tweets, keeping content trendy and engaging. Challenges and considerations. So content dilution, this is like a big one. Ensuring the essence of the long form content isn't lost when shortened, like with what you pull. Because like, there is drawbacks to Opus.
Yeah.
It's going to get better, but there are some times where it doesn't know
what the context is.
Like it's just like, oh, this one's going to be the best one.
Yeah.
It's like, it's not picking up at all like what the
That's why it's
subject
good
is.
to have like you can go in and add the stuff above and below, like I talked about before.
Yeah.
Just to make it make more sense.
And then quality assurance, maintaining high quality content in short formats to avoid perceptions of clickbait. And then conclusion, the strategic use of short form content not only caters to current trends, but also maximizes your reach, engagement, and impact in today's fast paced digital environment. I'm just going to go through these and then whether we use them now or what have you, but just like some final tips and considerations about adapting long form content to short form. You guys can just kind of chime in, but I'll kind of just like blow through these. But audience engagement, so interactive elements. So short form content can be enriched with interactive elements like polls, Q&A sessions, or clickable links to engage viewers quickly. This interactivity can make the content not only more engaging, but also more memorable. Trend adaptation, so meme culture. This is a big one too that I think you kind of obviously have to be a little bit more in tune on like what's trending right now and like stuff like that. But basically tapping into any memes or trending like formats can make your content more relatable or shareable. This taps into culture of platforms like TikTok, where trends can dictate content style. So like, oh, go ahead.
If you're not on the trend within a week, you're missing it.
Yeah,
like
you're already too
immediately.
late.
It still happens. Like some people like really like stretch it out. Like the big one that I see, like I always keep coming back to, is like the used car salesman
Yeah.
that pulls in somebody else's TikToker video, like
Yeah.
somebody doing something, and then he's like, but we gotta sell these.
The bucket
Yeah.
of water.
Yeah, you know what
that
I
one
mean?
was
Like-
always so funny.
Yeah.
Like I see that one all the time. Content serialization, so episode series, breaking down long form content into a series can keep audiences hooked. For example, a complex topic covered in a long blog post can be turned into a series of short videos, each addressing different subtopics or parts of the narrative. Basically what we do it by.
Yep.
Visual storytelling, graphics and animations. So use of dynamic visuals like animations, infographics, or short clips can convey complex information quickly in short form videos. This particularly effective when explaining concepts that might be dense and long form written content. Content recycling, as we already kind of mentioned, repurposing techniques. Beyond just shortening, consider how elements like key statistics, memorable quotes, or pivotal moments from long form content can be extracted and presented in a visually appealing way in short form media. So that's what we were kind of talking about, like when Opus isn't picking up on it, like look for things like that, like the memorable quotes, the pivotal moments, or like key statistics if they're mentioned.
Well, like I don't love watching like the whole podcast video of whoever, but if I see clips on TikTok of like a specific point in it, that will make me go to the full one.
Yep.
So I feel like it's so important that
And you hit that little
Yeah,
thing
yeah.
at the bottom.
Well,
or,
not
like,
even that,
part
but, like,
2.
well, that, but also
I-
like on TikTok when people post clips of their podcast,
Yeah.
then I'll be like, okay, this is funny or this is interesting, and then I'll go watch the full one. Whereas sometimes if it's not that interesting to me, I'll just be like, okay.
Yeah, I'm never
Next.
interested in watching like an hour-long thing. If I
Right.
don't see anything that wants me to
Yes.
like, go in.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. So SEO and discoverability. So snippet strategy. Use short form content as snippets that link back to or tease the longer
Yep.
content. This can serve dual purposes, providing quick value and driving traffic to the source material, enhancing SEO through internal linking strategies. Again, pretty much exactly what we do it by.
Yep.
Platform specificity, so optimization for platforms. Each social media platform has its own best practices. For instance, while Instagram stories might favor shorter, more frequent posts, LinkedIn might allow for slightly longer, more professional content. So remember to tailor your short form content to fit the platform's user behavior and algorithm preferences. Anything to add with that? So educational content, micro-learning, short-form content aligns well with micro-learning trends where learning in small, manageable chunks is preferred. This can be particularly effective in educational or instructional content where immediate application or understanding is the goal. Cultural relevance, keeping up with the trends. Again, kind of talked about this already. Short-form content allows for quicker adaptation to cultural or internet trends, making your brand seem current and connected. This can be crucial in industries where trendiness affects consumer perception. The feedback loop, engagement feedback. So short form content often receives immediate feedback through likes, comments, and shares. That way you're able to use that data to refine your long form content strategy, understanding what's going to hook your audience and like what you should spend more time on, which we're kind of like dabbling a little bit with like West County, I think.
Yeah.
Because like West County Insulation is now starting to just come into Half Coast and record purely for this purpose, to see what topics people would like take an interest in when
about,
they're
yeah.
talking about insulation or what have you. But like we'll basically learn from that first batch, and then like they'll keep coming in for like content and stuff like that. Cross promotion, so teasers and trailers. Use short form videos as teasers for upcoming long form content. This can build anticipation, especially for webinars, detailed reports, or new releases. Again, something we do a lot. And then mental breaks, as we already mentioned a little bit. Bite-sized content. Recognize that in today's information overload environment, short form content can serve as a mental break for people. So it's not just about depth, but also providing relief from longer, more intensive content consumption. Just remember, while short form content can capture attention, it should ideally lead viewers to engage more deeply with your brand through long form material or sustained interaction and loyalty. So, yeah, thank you all for listening to this week's Marketing Monday. We will see you next time.